This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Lakers right now, Magic Johnson is out there with Bryant. And there's Davis. Then it's Kareem. And it's Chamberlain in at the center. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Kobe with the steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Bryant can't get it to go. Here's Milwaukee now. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Still, I don't know that anyone can define what Giannis's position is. It's kind of still up in the air. I mean, he's played mostly on the wing a season ago, and thus far, maybe that could end up being the best fit.
Prior to last season, Giannis was experimenting with the point guard position for stretches during the summer league.
Well, you know, Kevin, he's just the type of guy whose size and length really allow him to guard every position.
True.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Robertson. It's good from long range. Robertson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Cummings. Outside for Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Now here's Ellis. Baseline jumper. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Johnson, the pass to Davis. Now the feed to Chamberlain. Kobe dishes to Chamberlain. Back to Bryant. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Now here's Robertson. Ellis with a screen on Johnson. The drive by Ellis. Johnson with the block. Antetokounmpo against Davis. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Ellis. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first 2 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Robertson against Johnson. Inside, here's Kobe. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Last season, Kobe with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season. Felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
Falls for Bryant.
And with Kobe, who's just so skilled, that critique holds water. Kobe felt that Europeans came into the league with more of a skill set because they learned how to play the game a little bit more collectively than the American players.
Now here's Johnson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And that one's good. And so it's Milwaukee now. 4-point game. We'll go to Dorsberg, who spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. Doris, what's the news there?
Obviously, he has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers, and no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
You know, for Kobe's statement, it's hard to measure something like skill with metrics. I mean, you look at shooting and free throw percentages, and there isn't too much of a difference between U.S. and European players. And I think everyone knew the Bucks would be much improved last season, but to see the jump into the middle of the playoff picture, I think that took everybody by surprise.
For the Bucks, their improvement, usually you see incremental progress. Even after losing key players, Clark, they shot up the standings.
And part of that, Kevin, was just growing as a team, coming together, and also improving the roster. Another part was that they were better than their record showed 2 years ago. Player development is part of the improvement.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
Now here's Johnson. It's stolen by Cummings. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got the fast break chance. Rebound by Kobe.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
Chamberlain with a screen on Robertson. Johnson kicks to Chamberlain. Cummings grabs the board. Bucks trail by 3 and taken away by Johnson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A different look from Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Cummings. Allen comes in for Ellis. And it's Moncrief in for Robertson. Here, the first for Los Angeles. 2 straight seasons of no playoff for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
Allen kicks to Moncrief. Soft touch off the glass. Moncrief's got his first bucket in this one.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason. Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And so he makes both from the line.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you play and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Bucks trail by 3. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Out left to the wing. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Middleton. Counts the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Johnson dishes to Davis. Feeds it to Chamberlain. Outside Odom. On the wing, Bryant. Pocket 4. High post try. Good. Kobe's got 7 points in the game.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And here's Moncrief. There's the pick. Allen outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Moncrief.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First one falls for him. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And both free throws good for Davis.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And stolen by James. Here's Chamberlain, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the bucket by the Lakers. And that one's good.
Oh, such a field shot there. Odom.
Lakers leading by 3. Outside, Davis. The shot no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Allen kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. There's a screen. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Antetokounmpo against Odom. Allen passes to Moncrief. Outside, Antetokounmpo to the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He dinks the rim with a 2-hand.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
The three ball still eludes him a little bit here and there. But what I like, Kevin, is his aggressiveness. That's what's making the difference in his game right now.
You know, going back to Giannis, he has the physical makeup and skill set to be a triple-double guy. I mean, there's no reason that he shouldn't be able to fulfill his potential, except consistency. That's the area he's got to tighten up.
Milwaukee making a switch. Bledsoe's checked in. Lakers in the lead.
And talking about Giannis, he was clearly one of the very best players in that 2013 draft. Selected number 15 overall by the Bucks. And if you looking back, to me, that's what we'd have to call a steal with the kind of player he's developed into.
And they take the lead.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Lakers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And here's Bryant for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. It's Allen on the wing. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jump.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Bledsoe, no luck. And the Lakers take it the other way. On the wing, Kobe. On the corner, Green for 2 points. Bryant's got 9. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that moment.
The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. Well, they're fortunate. The defense is taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Bledsoe with it. Picked up by Bryant. It's stolen by Bryant. By himself.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when the steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Odom dishes to Davis. LeBron outside. Back to Davis. Lakers passing it around. Great D that time from Middleton.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Allen, and Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Hey. 3 seconds left. And that's good from Allen on the assist by Cummings. And that's now 6 points for Allen.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Game here as we get back to the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Here's Robertson. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got O'Neal. Davis is out there with Doug, and it's LeBron James, and it's Scott in at the shooting guard. Now here's LeBron. On the wing, Scott. Shot clock at 6. Back to LeBron. Offline with his 3. Well, the Bucks made huge strides as a team last season. Greg, most of it came from them establishing themselves as a top-tier defensive team.
And Kevin, as you know, that's really where it starts for all the elite teams. And the Bucks defensively were very strong. You look at the metrics that measure a lot of the defensive categories. Bucks finished with the second best defensive rating in the NBA.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And guys, the Bucks were great across the board defensively. Top 5 in field goal percentage defense. Top 10 in three-point field goal defense. And of course, created a lot of turnovers.
Making a switch here. West is checked in. And Byron Scott with the 3. Scott's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Robertson against West. Here's Ellis. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession. Red misses. LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So. And it's Davis missing.
And a big part of why the Bucks were so good on defense is because they got back on defense. They allowed the fewest fast break points in the league. Hustling back in transition goes a long way with the team's D. And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Shaq is screen on Robertson. And the pass to Davis. LeBron James on the wing, guarded by Red. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit he still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, you know, that's a natural progression for any player, even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
On previews, check in for Ellis.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's West. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Davis. Passes it to O'Neal. And he slams it one-handed.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Red misses. The Lakers trade. Now here's James. Pass to Davis. Kicks it to O'Neal. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Moncrief. He feeds it to Red. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. The Lakers also with a sub. Odom's checked in. Scott the pass to West. He dishes it to O'Neal. West kicks to O'Neal. Back to West. All sorts of time. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
They set the pick. Moncrief kicks to Red. Inside, here's Cummings. That's in, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Shep. No one near James as he lets it go. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Antetokounmpo gets to Cummings, and he gets the bucket. Cummings got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Red. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Abdul-Jabbar comes in for O'Neal. And it's Johnson in for West. Johnson gets the bucket.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys. And it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Odom. Outside, Scott. Johnson in the corner. The kick out to LeBron. Here's Odom. But they recover it. Second shot opportunity. LeBron's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Scott against Moncrief. The dish to Red. Left side, out of the Kumbo. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first one falls.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Allen's checked in for lights out. Chamberlain's checked in for the Lakers. Bryant comes in for Scott. Now here's Johnson. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Here's Chamberlain, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And for the Lakers without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person Clark stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, you know, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year.
Bucks are a strong team last year at home to start the year.
You need to calm down. You're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Confidence, and that helped propel them into the playoffs. Sad to say they were still near the bottom of the league, though, in attendance.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, the Bucks ended, guys, with a 23-18 record at home. Really impressive for a young team. They didn't have the largest margin of victory because they won a lot of close games here at the Bradley Center.
Milwaukee in the lead.
And one thing that made the Bucks so strong at home was their three-pointers. Near the top in three-point percentage here at home. And easy to get the crowd into it when you knock a couple down from deep.
Now Johnson. The drive by Bryant. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Chamberlain. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Johnson. And that's 15 points for Kobe Bryant. The Bucks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And Antetokounmpo screws it in. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes. And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim.
No way for his man to get around that. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Chris Middleton. Odom. Here's Chamberlain. The shot no good. Great D that time for Cummings. It's Allen with the drive. Here's Moncrief. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots. Let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
O'Neal's checked in for Los Angeles. Worthy comes in for Dub. Back to Bryant. Dishes it to O'Neal. The drive by Worthy. And Shaq with the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Bucks have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Antetokounmpo dishes to Allen. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now here's Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Timeout called the Bucks.
And now, Milwaukee Bucks answers.
Bledsoe checked in for the Bucks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in for O'Neal. And Bledsoe, here we go. Corner shot. Nice jump shot. Good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Johnson with it. Davis sets a screen. Johnson down low. Antetokounmpo defending. Johnson kicks to Davis. Now the feed to Abdul-Jabbar. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe right side. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And now a 4-point Bucks lead. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. You talk about players who don't get a lot of recognition that probably deserve some. For me, Chris Middleton, Park.
He's at the top of the list in that regard for me too, Kevin. I mean, really a revelation for the Bucks the last couple of years. He's He's a really good all-around forward who can do everything well.
Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Milwaukee. Ellis comes in for Chris Middleton.
And Middleton has improved every year as well. Added the three-point shot after the rookie season, which made him very tough to deal with offensively.
And he gets the bucket. That's now 8 points for Allen.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Johnson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Terry Cummings grabs the rebound. Cummings got 5 rebounds tonight.
And for Middleton, adding that three-point shot was huge. I mean, not only can he keep teams honest outside, but he hits over 40% of his shots from beyond the arc.
Now Bryant following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. And Bryant kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Cummings.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Davis. He's got 8 points and 3 denied. Passing and free throws, those are 2 areas where you'd love to get production.
And I like the fact that he's been a positive player all day. Hasn't had a lot of errors in the game.
Chamberlain's checked in for Los Angeles.
And, you know, a huge moment for Kobe last season before the injury. I mean, he passed the great Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list.
Now here's Cummings. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. Picked by Cummings. It's stolen by Johnson. He kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. For Kobe, that was him moving into the 3rd spot ahead of Michael Jordan. Says a lot, Clark, about where he stands among the greats.
And you look at it, he is first among perimeter players now in that regard. So he's clearly on a very short list of the greatest.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so you can get some easy transition points.
Plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Without question, Terry Cummings displaying his skills today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Robertson is checked in for Eric Bledsoe. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Johnson outside. To the inside. Chamberlain. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Chamberlain got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Robertson's shot is good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Lakers trade. Johnson attacking. Feeds to Abdul-Jabbar. Baseline J on the way. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Bucks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this crew. Only around 75%.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Lakers trail by 4. Johnson outside. The pass to Chamberlain. Outside for Davis. Inside. It's stolen by Cummings. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Bucks lead by 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kobe, what encourages you in what you've seen from the team's offense?
We're playing hard. Our bigs are really working tonight. They're really running the floor well. They're rolling to the basket with a purpose.
Kobe, appreciate the time as always. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they... And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter.
Start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? He has 17 points and 2 steals. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
Under the football out there with Cummings. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Kareem. And it's Robertson in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Now here's Johnson. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean, no true center on that roster. And at times, they were just feasted upon on the inside.
Now here's Johnson.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quickly.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
James checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Lets it go from 11, and Davis can't get it to go. Lakers did have problems defending inside, Greg. You're right, both on drives, Clark, and on post-ups.
Yeah, they were second to last in the league in field goal percentage at their own rim. And rim protection is more than just blocking shots. They got a lot of blocks as a team, but anything they didn't block went in.
Sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
Here's Ellis. That one a little long.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their...
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar after LeBron James's miss. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got 14 points for the game.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Without question, Terry Cummings displaying his skills today.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Champion for Los Angeles. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And former coach of the year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And As you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy, and Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
Cummings can't hit.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Now here's Davis. He's got 10. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Chamberlain, the pass to Odom. Left side, Bryant. Passes it to Chamberlain. Here's Davis. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They get it back. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Milwaukee making a switch. Middleton's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in. Lakers trail by 10. Johnson kicks to Davis. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific plays right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Moncrief, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's Middleton. He's got 6. Ellis can't get it to go. And here is Johnson. Kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
That's good. And 12 points for Davis.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they need.
Ellis can't get it to go.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
He set the pick. Moncrief kicks to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Kobe gets the bucket. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now here is Moncrief. He has 7. It's Ellis on the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, offensive rebound. And a good offensive board. He gets the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Davis. And it's Moncrief with the rebound.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And he gets that one to go off the front ice. points in the game so far.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Ellis can't get it to go.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Johnson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 points for the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition
What you want
points.
to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Hightower checked in for Chris Middleton. And Allen subbed in for Ellis. James checked in for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Red. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Red's got 9 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Chamberlain. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Chamberlain with the block. But they'll get another chance. Red passes to Antetokounmpo. Lock at 6. Back to Red. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Lakers. Chamberlain got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Chamberlain a screen. LeBron kicks to Chamberlain, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
Yes, he is. Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Moncrief after the basket by Los Angeles. Another miss by Moncrief.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And the Bucks making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Scotty's checked in for the Lakers. Here's LeBron. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Scott dishes to Davis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good, just like the suit. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
Again, Allen missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now here's Antetokounmpo after LeBron James's miss. They get the rebound.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
It's rebound to Antetokounmpo. They get a hand on it. And Chamberlain, here we go. And that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 5. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Los Angeles?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them back, and I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Los Angeles leading by 3. James outside. The kick out to Scott. Beyond the arc. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Scott's got 6 points.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give you.
At the elbow, it's Allen. Chamberlain with the block.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. And he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Chamberlain a screen. James, the pass to Chamberlain. Davis gets a wide-open look, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 16 points for him. Bucks trail by 8. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Allen with the screen for Antetokounmpo. Allen outside, pulls up. Again, Allen missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And Davis sends it back. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Scott against Allen. To the paint. Can they get it? Chamberlain with the block. Here's Scott. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead, up by 11. And right after the... And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Here's Baylor. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Scott. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with LeBron James. And it's Dub. And it's Baylor in at the 1 spot. He dishes it to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. LeBron James on the wing. Second chance shot. No good off the back of the rim. Bucks trail by 11. Ellis outside. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Cummings with the ball. Guarded now by Shaq. Ellis, that's good.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Kicks it out to Baylor. Here's Shaq. A second chance effort. No luck. And Milwaukee the other way now. Robertson outside. To the middle. Abdul-Jabbar. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Some good numbers for Kareem. He's got 14 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt. They'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Some changes for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for O'Neal, and it's Johnson in for Baylor. LeBron against Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron kicks it to Odom, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
Johnson against Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Bucks trail by 10. Now here's Robertson. Kicks it out to Ellis. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 6 assists now in the game.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Here's LeBron. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
The Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Ellis kicks to Robertson. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
To the inside. Here's James. That's good.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Bucks trail by 10. Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Bucks passing it around. There's the dish to Cummings. Good D by James. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Ellis dishes to Middleton, and that one's good.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Los Angeles leading by 8. The 3 from LeBron. Milwaukee with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low. Here's Cummings. The shot will not go. Great D that time from James. Outside Odom. Looking to get it going. James misses.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Now Robertson. Cummings with a screen on Scott. 6 on the shot clock. A little shot fake there. Got the D out of position. That's 10 points for Ellis.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
LeBron kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Kareem. He has 23 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
First one falls for him.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Moncrief, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And then for the Lakers, Chamberlain's checked in for Dove. Kobe is subbed in for Byron Scott.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Johnson with it, and it's stolen by Moncrief. The 17-footer, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Timeout called.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high-percentage looks.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the rim with the dunk like that.
Fades and shoots. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 6. Here's LeBron.
And now only one away from being in the points.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. James against Robertson. Chamberlain the pass to Davis. The 11-footer, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Just 2 makes on 7 shots this quarter. He just looked lost out there in the fourth. It's obvious he doesn't have any confidence right now.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Kobe against Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Ellis wide open. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
And guys, in that case, his teammates should really just keep getting him the ball until he misses or cools off. Because right now, he's got it going. Really opportunistic basketball there. And when they desperately need it, timely, opportunistic basketball.
And it really couldn't have come at a better time. I mean, they've got to take even more chances on defense now. Try to get some more of those steals to start the break.
LeBron outside. It's tipped. It's thrown down to Kumbo. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Speedy's done. He has 12 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Johnson, he's checked in for James. Johnson outside. Bryant gets a wide open look, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And that's now 26 points for Kobe Bryant. Bucks trail by 5. Robertson outside. Dishes it to Ellis. Inside, Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Chamberlain with a screen on Robertson.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
He's off on the first. That one is no good. And Milwaukee has possession. Ellis dishes to Robertson. Bucks passing it around. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That free throw, no good. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Davis with a screen on Robertson. Up off the screen, and it's Davis with the jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Rejected by Kobe. Hope they get it back. There's Ellis with the three ball. Oh, we got hacked on the three-pointer. Go ahead to the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Davis kicks to James. The kick out to Bryant. To the paint. That's tipped. It's thrown by to
Kumbo in this one. 11 rebounds, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
Allen's checked in for the Bucks. For Los Angeles, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Johnson kicks to Chamberlain, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Cummings, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Ellis is checked in for Allen. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Robertson against Johnson. Here's Davis. The rebound by the Bucks.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Robertson. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. Just 4 to shoot.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So it gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get
patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Johnson. And Milwaukee has possession. The shot's good from Robertson.
You never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of the tight game.
And here's James. Up top, Chamberlain. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Coming. And so he's picked up his final foul. He'll sit for the rest of this game. The Bucks making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunity.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball is going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
outside. Davis. The feed to Chamberlain. Pocket 6. And Bryant kicks to Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And they'll keep possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You can tolerate gaps like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Timeout called the Bucks. This one. Ellis goes in to take the lead.
He is just tearing it up this court. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 2. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Scott, he's checked in for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for LeBron. Johnson with it. Picked up by Robertson. Johnson kicks to Davis.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Robertson fouls in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, I'm giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Scott dishes to Davis. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team point.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Here is Bryant. It's Scott on the wing. Chamberlain, the pass to Johnson. There's the 3. Misses the 3. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as Parker continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He gave them a big spark with his offense in the paint. He worked non-stop to establish position near the bucket, and that was a good look for them. The D had all sorts of problems trying to deal with him tonight.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.